lovelies, welcome to Toy Cat Arena. And Toy Cat, by the way, to my old subscribers, thank you very much for reaching out. I know I've been missing in action for a while. And to my new subscribers, welcome to the show, because this show is coming with a bang. Today is the World Blood Donation Day, June 14, 2022.
Thank you so much. Did you come to donate?
Not at all. I brought the viewers with me to come learn about blood donation.
Oh, that's nice. So what do you want to learn about blood donation?
The importance of blood donation and every other thing associated with blood donation.
Okay, let's go in.
Oh.
Happy?
Wow.
You're welcome to our blood donation room.
This
Okay?
place is actually looking very comfy, if I may say that.
What you see here to the left and to the right are called motorized blood donor chairs. So we use that to make our donors comfortable when it's time for them.
It's very relaxing. I'm trying to imagine myself here, like I might just sleep off afterwards.
You wonder what this is?
Yes, what's that?
And that's a smiley ball. We use that, we give our donors that so that we can pump the blood out faster whenever the blood donation starts.
Okay,
Yeah.
like this.
Don't worry, let me give you the gist.
Okay.
So, when a donor comes to this unit, the first thing you want to do is welcome them, thank them for coming, because the kind of donors that we appreciate are donors who came of their own volition. Yes, we don't like people coming here and saying, give me 5K to donate my blood or give me anything. No, we want it to be freely. Yes, we call them voluntary blood donors. Okay, so when they come in here, we give them a questionnaire to fill, and in that questionnaire we ask them a lot of questions about their health generally. We want to make sure that you're healthy enough, you don't have any disease, you are not at risk of any disease, and you don't need blood yourself, because I mean you can't give what you don't have.
Very important.
Very true. So after we have looked at the questionnaires and we found out that everything is okay and the donor is healthy at that time, we now take a little of the blood sample and then we test for certain ailments like hepatitis B, hepatitis C, syphilis, and HIV. I want to be sure that the donor also has enough blood in their system, so we check their hemoglobin levels or their PCV. That will show the level of red blood cells that they have.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sorry if I may say, like for instance, if I want to donate blood, like how long will it take for the screening? How long will the screening take before the blood can be administered to the patients, the recipients?
Yes, usually the ideal screening is called ELISA, and ELISA will take between 6 hours to 24 hours, depending on the load of samples you have. But the donor doesn't have to sit down for that duration. We take the blood sample and we keep it. It's after the donor has donated and left, that is when we now test for those substances, for those agents. If those agents are inside the blood, then that means the blood that the donor has donated cannot be used.
Wow.
Yes, so that's what happens.
I'm trying to imagine me, I'm using myself as an example, coming in to donate blood, and at the end of the day I'm doing it joyfully, happy that I'm going to save a life, and then my blood, for some reasons after the old test, cannot be used.
Yeah, it can be.
Is there a way you get across to the donors of this blood to tell them the necessary things to do if you find any ailments?
Absolutely. Like you said, it can be disheartening after coming to save a life and then they find that the blood cannot be used. But it again becomes an opportunity for the donor himself or herself to realize something that has been in their body that they never knew. So in a way, it starts like a medical checkup, like a health screening. We reach out to them after we found out that there's a problem, and then we can quickly start them on any medications that they need to start, or refer them to any specialist they need to see. Yeah, for that condition.
Okay, if I may ask, like from what age are we fit to donate?
The age of consent, and in Nigeria that is 18 years, so between 18 and 65 years is eligible for blood donation.
Oh, that's nice. So if I'm like a 14 or 16-year-old and I have a loved one that is ill and we've done the test and my blood is compatible with that person, does it mean I can't give even if I say I want to give?
No, you can't give. And why you can't give is because we are considering your own blood volume. There's a certain blood volume that we collect into the blood bag. And for somebody who is not up to 18 and who is not up to 50 kg, if they give that blood volume, it will affect their own health themselves. So we don't want to put you, the donor, at risk as well. So we appreciate the love, you want to show love, but then you shouldn't put yourself at risk trying to save another.
Very important. Okay, so after the blood donation, what are the things the donor of the blood, what are the things they need to do for them to be able to replenish the blood they've given?
Okay, usually before they even give the blood, once we have checked your blood level and we found that it is adequate for you to donate, we encourage you to take at least 1 sachet of pure water, that's 500 mils. It will help to prevent some of the adverse effects that can happen after blood donation.
That's like immediately after?
Immediately before.
Okay.
Before the donation process, yes, so that it will prevent the dizziness and all that some people feel. It's more like trying to replace what is about to be lost. So we make the donors comfortable on the chair, and then after the donation process, they don't stand up. They don't stand up for like 10 minutes so that their body can readjust to what has just gone out. After like 10-15 minutes, you can now ask them to stand and go to another waiting area where they will rest again for another 10-15 minutes. They should not be in a rush. So talking about things that they can now take after the donation to like boost blood. Healthy food, foods that are rich in vitamin B complex, vitamin B12, vitamin C, folic acid, like our leafy vegetables, fruits, and healthy foods generally, and then rehydrate.
Doc, I've seen some people use floated pumpkin, that's ugu. They squeeze it, get the juice, they add tomato paste, and sometimes they add more to it. I don't know, who is that like?
Are you sure you're not the one that's adding it?
Not at all, like I've seen people do it.
Yeah, people do that. Now, ugu is a green leafy vegetable and it's rich in folic acid, just like the other leafy vegetables that you have. So the folic acid component of ugu is what helps with blood production, because folic acid is one of the nutrients needed for the bone marrow to produce blood, to replenish what we are losing either from donation or from cell turnover. Yes. So the ugu part, it can apply to other green leafy vegetables as well. The folic acid component is what we are looking at.
So what does the tomato paste do?
Well, the tomato paste, it's a fruit. Tomato is a fruit and a vegetable as well. So that's also rich in vitamin C, folic acid, and vitamin C helps the absorption of iron from the body. Iron is another element that is needed for blood production, okay? And then the malts that they add, when you look at the components of malt, you see a lot of vitamins, vitamin B1, B2, B6, all of those vitamins are also essential for blood production. So when you add all of them together, you get the full dose of vitamins needed for blood production.
I'm sure you're learning a lot, right?
Of course they are, yes.
Okay, so
so now will you climb the chair?
Yes, I wanted to say that, like, can we just see how it is done, even though I'm not necessarily doing it?
No, you cannot climb our chair like that. So if you are going to climb our chair, we are going to bring the news and we are going to collect blood from you. Don't come and enjoy
so
our
you know what
chair.
I'll be asked to say it's done.
No. Alright. So I believe that I've been able to give a little insight about blood donation. The reason why blood donation is so important is that blood is not sold in the market. You can go to the supermarket and pick it from the shelf. If an individual needs blood, it takes an individual to actually donate the blood. And that's why June 14 is set aside as World Blood Donor Day, when we encourage people to come and voluntarily donate blood to save a life.
Thank you very much, Doc. So viewers, I hope he has been able to convince, not confuse you, why you need to donate your blood voluntarily, not necessarily for the monetary value. Till we come your way again. Bye for now.